Yes, people, and welcome back to Arsenal Previews, the show where we preview every single Arsenal game. It's Arsenal versus Liverpool, the Carabao Cup semi-final, first leg being played at the Emirates Stadium. As always, if you're new and if you enjoy Arsenal content, if you enjoy football content, please consider subscribing on my road to 700 and drop a like down below so this video gets out to more people. Starting with the TV channel and date, of course, Arsenal versus Liverpool is being played on January the 6th, 7:45 p.m. kickoff. It is a Thursday, which is a weird one for Carabao Cups. It's normally Tuesday or Wednesday. If you want to watch it from home, you're welcome to do so. It's on Sky Sports with kickoff 7:45 p.m. and coverage starting about 7:15 p.m. If you actually want to go to the stadium, it's at the Emirates Stadium with upper tier tickets costing around £20 for adults and lower tier costing around £10 for adults. So quite affordable compared to Premier League games. In terms of team news, both teams are riddled with not only doubts because of COVID, but also AFCON doubts as well. Players leaving because of AFCON to go represent their nations in the Africa Cup of Nations. In terms of Arsenal, we've lost Pepe, Partey, Elneny and Aubameyang due to AFCON, whereas Liverpool lost Salah, Mane and Keita. So that's 7 big players, less so Aubameyang because he hasn't really featured anyway. In terms of other players expected to miss matches, Gabriel will miss this game because he got a red card against Man City. So don't worry, Arsenal fans. He's not missing North London Derby. He's missing this game right here, which is fine. I'd rather him miss this game because he probably wouldn't play anyway. Kolasinac is also out injured, and Callum Chambers, we're yet to see if he comes back recovering from COVID-19. In terms of Liverpool themselves, Becker, Matip and Firmino, that's Alisson Becker, all tested positive for COVID-19 before the Chelsea draw. We're yet to see if they come back, but Andy Robertson returns from a 1-game ban. So, I mean, who Liverpool going to field at the end of the day? I kind of have an idea what kind of team Mikel Arteta will field for Arsenal, but Liverpool I'm not too sure because over the past few rounds, Klopp has been about the only manager that hasn't really taken this competition seriously. He's gone for a really weak lineup, lots of reserves in place. I mean, they scraped the draw against Leicester and then won in a penalty shootout. So I don't know how they did that because the team they played was very poor compared to Leicester's. So does he go for a full strength team now? I'm not sure. I feel like hoping he still plays some reserves in this game, especially knowing that he's got a lot of players out due to COVID. He can't risk any injuries of his first team players here. And a lot of players out because of AFCON as well. In terms of my Arsenal predicted lineup now, I'm going to go in goal, Bern Leno. He should come back in net after Ramsdale's taken over his position for number 1 in the Premier League games. Right back, Cedric Suarez. He's back from COVID. He'll do alright in this game. It's a cup game at the end of the day. We need to save Tomiyasu, keep his legs fresh for the North London Derby. In terms of centre-backs, right centre-back, I'm going to put Rob Holding. He was alright off the bench against Man City. I know he conceded late on, but it wasn't really much he could do over that. And then he was good against Norwich. He's a decent third centre-back. Left centre-back, I'm going to put Ben White there. Pablo Mari, I'm not sure what's happened to him. He can't seem to find any games recently. And Ben White should do alright. And it's good to have extra defensive security, even though Liverpool haven't got Salah or Mane. Left back, Nuno Tavares. Really excited to see him play again. He's a raw athlete, and I love when he gets on the ball, he just runs with it. I think it's really good, and it's good to see him get another run in the team because at the end of the day, he was a bit unlucky to lose his place to Tierney. Tierney deserved to take over his place in terms of Tierney's been a great player for us, and him being out injured doesn't mean he just loses the place automatically. It was good for him to take it off Nuno Tavares, but it was a bit unlucky on Tavares because I don't think he was that poor. It wasn't like he was awful when Tierney came in and he saved us. But yeah, I still like to see Tavares playing, who have a good game hopefully against Liverpool. In terms of sentiments, this is a tricky one because Partey is out and Elneny is out due to AFCON. So in midfield, I'm actually going to put Lokonga and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I'm going to put them two. I mean, Maitland-Niles is set to leave the club, but while he's still here, why not play him? In terms of the cam, I'm going to put Emil Smith-Rowe. He's been on the bench recently in the Premier League. Let's give him a start right here. Right wing, I'm going to play Nicolas Pepe. He was good against Sunderland, but then again, it was Sunderland. This against Liverpool now is a bigger test. For me, he doesn't start in the Premier League whatsoever, but I like seeing him in the cup because at least it gives him a run out. Left wing, following Balogun. I'd like to play him again. I know he wasn't amazing against Sunderland, but why not give him another game? Because at the end of the day, one player isn't going to cost us this victory. And worst come to us, we can take him off around 60 minutes or so again. And then striker Eddie Nketiah. This is Eddie Nketiah's competition right here. He deserves to start this game. He basically scores every time he's on the pitch in a Carabao Cup match. Just hoping he can do that again. In terms of the other match, in the Carabao Cup semi-final is Chelsea versus Tottenham. So 4 big teams, 4 good teams in this Carabao Cup slate of matches. And either way we go to the final, we're playing a tough game against Chelsea or Tottenham. And that's if we make it to the final, because that's not count our chickens. I know out of all the teams I would have liked Liverpool because I know they are less likely to take this competition seriously compared to Tottenham or Chelsea. But that being said, it's still Liverpool. Liverpool are an amazing side, and no matter what team they field, they probably still will give their heart, passion. I mean, you don't make it to the semi-finals if you're a bad footballer. So Liverpool's still got a good team here. But I'm going to be quietly confident at home. I'm going to predict an Arsenal win. I'm going to predict a 2-1 Arsenal victory. Of course, no away goals. Let's just hope for a win at home so we can go to Anfield with something to hold on to. As always, if you're new around here, if you enjoy Arsenal content, if you enjoy football content, please consider subscribing on my road to 700. Drop your thoughts ahead of the match in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next